Yo, people, from what we telling them, it's your boy Man Like Jazz back again with my righteous because I love you. Requested by Craig Cooper, blood. I looked at the visuals as well, blood. Things in 4K, fam. 4K, blood. Look at the difference. Look at the difference. Watch. Ah. A bit of a letdown, blood, but it's just this scene, and it'll get better. It'll get better. As I always say, the realist right now, fam, you get me. Let's see how it's coming. This is recent as well, fam, you know what I mean?
You chose yourself, you sent me hell, I called for help, you sent for feds, I never resisted arrest, I was you chose. You chose yourself, you sent me hell, I called for help, you sent for feds, I never.
You asked for your help and you called for feds, fam. Obviously, I don't know the situation, blood. But if that is the case, fam, you know what I mean, try help out the certain somebody as much as possible. If they're gone, fam, they're gone. You get me? I can understand that, but try your best. Just try your best, fam. Try your
Resisted
best.
arrest, I was feeling depressed. I was begging in the park, rope still on my neck. I just lost my best friend, carried his body in a box, cleaned his blood out the rug, image still in my head. What's deep, I still owe you 250 for a Z. And what's fucking big, I know we're never gonna speak again. It's just me, V, Jim, Ski and G in the end, 2 in the BM, 3 in the Benz. One thing indeed, I'm never leaving my friends. Ride out, gang. It was 2019 and my end should get tense now. My fiance became my ex now. I'm stressed out, trying to break down while she bounced. We were best pals, trying to get my head round and figure all these riddles out. I've got underlying issues that I scribbled out, but you just tore away the page and ripped the picture out. Yo, part of me hates you, part of me rates you. Part of me blames myself, but half of me knows it takes two. The other half of me is lost, that's part of me I gave you. Wear my heart on my sleeve.
That's a part of me is that it's lost, blood. That's the part I gave.
My arteries and my veins too. We just used to Linkin Parks. I just smash my yard while listening to Linkin Park. Things are dark. Heart sinking when I think of Mark. Drinking can't stop the thinking, but can't stop drinking when thinking starts. Sitting on my kitchen top, I'm single. I just smash my yard while listening to Linkin Park. Things are dark. Heart sinking when I think of Mark. Drinking can't stop the thinking, but can't stop drinking when thinking starts. Sitting on my kitchen.
Yo, that is, oh my days. That is a, oh.
Top, I'm single in my stinking yard. Spliff go out the window while I'm staring.
That's what I'm saying. It's just a constant cycle.
At a blinking star, twinkle like an engagement ring that's still on a widow's arm. You think it's hard, think it's shards. Who's thinking of ringing Mark? I really got sections sent to Chase Farm. Now every time I'm off the radar, I ring alarms. It's cool. Tell them they can bring the pasta. One day I'm looking back on now to sing with laughter. Ha ha. Yeah. Going through trauma, emotional torture. You was 19, I was 24, but who was more mature? Used to pull up in your Fiat 500 on the corner. Used to ride around London, not giving a fuck who saw us. Go to war for each other, I never wanted this for us. Both grew up in a single parent household. We were poor, but it was pure love. You made me feel like your love. Before you commit to being loyal, it's worth knowing how you was brought up. Before we got caught up, before we had a daughter. Could've given her a life, our parents couldn't afford her. Partners, no matter what come between us. If I make you so unhappy, I have no reason to keep ya. And if I really love you, then I'll reluctantly free ya. Maybe growing apart was always part of the procedure. Couldn't be a leader in a time I need to become weaker. Loved you most when we was at our worst, that made it even deeper.
This
Instantly free, I may be growing apart, but it's always part of the procedure. Couldn't be a leader in a time I need to become weaker. Loved you most when we was at our worst, that made it even deeper.
I loved you more when we were at our worst, blood. I made it even deeper, blood, because you can see it fizzling away from you. You get me, blood? You see it, blood. You know, when you really do like something, love something, when you see it fizzling away, you know what I mean? You see it way before it happens, blood. You get me? And the emotion gets even stronger at times, not for everyone, but at times.
The first week, I couldn't eat, I wouldn't sleep. I lay there wide awake and wonder what we could have been. It's routine. Wake up in the morning, cigarettes and tea. Hope you happy now I left you be. A solid member left the team. We lost the fight, no extra time, no referee. No acceptance speech, just lessons I kept with me. I don't need anybody to accept me, except from me. I went from want to need, you went from need to want, to what you want from me, to finally wanted to leave and be free. Finding a just lessons I kept with me. I don't need anybody to accept me, except from me. I went from want to need, you went from need to want, to what you want from me, to finally wanted to leave and be free. Finding a peace. Find a piece that runs from ya. Left you after 1 week, that's how you know I got love for ya. What's meant to be is meant to be, it will come to ya. And if it doesn't, who gives a fuck? Just live it up. For now our memories deleted, and feelings too. You used to make me feel like you would always keep it true. Said I couldn't live if I couldn't be with you. I was being used, wasn't treating you like my equal, that was peak to do. It's no wonder why you're leaving when the person that you dream of turns out to be a demon too. We was a team of two, I wasn't evil, just desperate for attention and I needed you. To the point I'm like a fiend for you, the more demeaning you became, the deeper that my feelings grew. When we wasn't beef, I'm like a fiend for you, the more demeaning you became, the deeper that my feelings grew. When we wasn't beefing or screaming about the kind of things that people do, we was cool, wish we could have seen it through. Only me and you know about the evenings we're eating food, laughing till we crease. Now take it with ease, we was goals, we were grease, we were making them believe. Remember when the Subway guy put bacon in the cheese? I'm dead out on my feet, I got Jason on my knees. I know who you feel is pain, you probably hate as much as me. Should have been stronger than you were stronger than me. You just fucking made me stronger than I ever could have been. Cause 3 months after Mark died, you decided to leave. What's mad is when I look at you, I'm reminded by me. If I was
Exactly, that's what I'm getting from this. That's what I was getting from this, blood. That's what I was getting from this, blood. That's exactly what I was getting from this. The fact that he was basically in love with himself, blood. That's what I was getting from this, but I was waiting for him to say.
was unhappy and wanted freedom, I'll take it. If I wanted to make peace, I'd make it. That's some selfish shit, but I rate it. We only got ourselves in this matrix. Yeah.
If the feelings you have for yourself are a certain way, and then you see yourself in someone, the feelings are just gonna be replicated from you. You get me?
The cycle, we couldn't break it. It's just a shame we did the same thing as everyone else who don't plan for kids. We didn't plan for this. Shit's cancerous. Now the cycle spins. Trust, no time to whinge. I guess this time society wins. Next time I'll try again. Until next time, goodbye, my friend.
Nah, that is a effing statement, fam. That is a statement, blood. This is what I'm saying, blood. This music team really keeping this guy afloat, fam. It's an art of expression, fam. It lets you, you know what I mean? It lets you go on an outburst, fam, without keeping things inside, fam. But that's really keeping this guy afloat, and I'll cap with the fans alongside it as well, blood. You get me? This guy's been through a lot, fam. No cap. This is recent as well, fam. You know what I mean? Recent. So this guy's really been through a lot, fam. On his own channel as well, fam. Nah, man. I decided to give percentage of all album profits to helping men fight mental illness in the UK. The subject of mental health has always been dear to me. And if this album can help one person, well, to me, that's better than entertaining 1 million. Darkness is my way of being okay with everything with everything that's happening to me externally, and making peace with making peace with myself internally. How long is this? It's my way of saying I'm okay with my past, my present, and even my future, whatever that is. I am surrendering myself to life, and by doing this, my focus and appreciation. No, bro, what am I saying right now? And by doing this, my focus and appreciate the life like never before, because whatever happens around me cannot and will not break what's inside me. We are all very powerful, and our minds can become our greatest allies with the right training. Start the journey with me today and break the cycle of suicide that destroys so many communities and families, my own included. Be strong and keep fighting. Leave a like and please subscribe to the channel. Love and light to everyone watching. Album out in 10 days, and that was 6 months ago. So you know what I mean, we all know that's release, blood. I'm trying to understand if he was writing a bit, you know what I mean, iffy, or if I was just being an idiot, fam. I think it was a bit of both, to be honest. But hey, that was your boy Manline Jazz, or Mike Righteous, always coming with the realest right there, fam. That one, Because I Love You, that one was a bit deeper. That's another element to him that I haven't heard before, you know what I mean, speaking about his true love and thing. But yeah, man, that one was different there, fam. That one was different, fam. This guy always somehow amazes me, fam. You get me? And you see the life he's living as well. You see the yard and thing, you know what I mean? You would have thought, you know what I mean, the way man looks and everything. He seems healthy and that, but trauma's really going on deep down, you get me? That's what I'm saying. But you really got to talk to people in this world, blood, because everything you see is just a cover photo, fam. And then whatever's going on behind that, fam, it can surprise you, but you get me? So check up on your people, them, you know what I mean? Chat to people, fam. Something that I need to do as well, fam, is talk to people more, fam. Talk to people more. See how people are feeling, you get me? Don't be afraid to talk about feelings, you know what I mean? And the world's on a little route, you know what I mean? The world's on a little route to talking about feelings more and more, blood, you know what I mean? People are starting to open up more and more as time goes on, you get me? Hopefully one day we'll have a world where people will have some necks. Won't be afraid to just open their heart, you know what I mean? You know, I really talk about the feelings. And stop this I'm a man, I'm a this, I'm a that. But anyway, that is the end of it, people. That is the last reaction of the day, fam. The last reaction of the day. And I'll catch you, man, in a bit. I was going to enjoy the family, my cousin's birthday, and that. Happy B-Day to you, cuzzy. Happy G-Day, happy Earth Day. And I'll catch you, man, in the next one, fam, in a bit.
From what you heard, you know this a banger. Too many flavors, I'm a chimichanga. Wait for the sequel, cliffhanger. I got bangers on bangers on bangers. My punches hit hard like a hammer. I ain't an artist, I ain't a rapper. This just a hobby, spare time swagger. Walk in the room like I'm a gangster. All eyes on me. Shout out Pat, get lit in the front, get lit in the back. Nick, neck, patty wet. You thought I fell off? Psych, nah. You knew me for years, didn't know I had this. Never did I. It must be magic. Bang this out, make it a classic.